Sorry, I'm
Hello, Ford, your African's #1 YouTube channel. Today, in Ghana's politics, it is getting intriguing. Intriguing. You get what I was about to say?
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
It is fire on the head of Honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour. In his residence today, the NIB was actually there with their men to make an arrest. For the reason, we all know that in the past week, there have been a news circulating all over the internet about his alleged information or press release against the new government for allowing a movement of some aircraft in the Kotoka International Airport, which he alleged to be aircraft involved in money laundering and cocaine dealing. So the president should look at this. We know the president has addressed the public as he's using the Donald Trump style by answering back on Facebook and on Twitter, which is now known as X, by replying. He has actually asked the honorable member of the caucus of the NPP, the mighty, they call themselves now mighty minority, but the Ghanaians have termed them micro minority, led by Honorable Maki Ahwenyo. Today in his residence, it was Chaka. Let's watch, and when we are back, we go see what did they say? They say, Obiawa ni master. Let's go, come.
Sorry, Charlie, boss. Yes, sir. Obi mama data on I'm sending movie. No matter so much my phone so I say me video ya. They be me need data. Ntaji I don't know my phone letting phone them.
Yes, so that was just a briefing of the tension all over. And let's go into the details. And so, if you follow the news trend carefully, the reason for the arrest was that even the president has given him the privilege to be part of the narcotics and the various investigative department to look into this matter. And as a matter of fact, for him to bring out an evidence, because you cannot make such an allegation. And in my previous video, I mentioned that when you critically look at this, it appears that Africa as a continent, we are only selling our bad image to the world. So coming openly to address public without any hardcore evidence, with allegiance, because yes, indeed, the flight he mentioned landed at the Kotoka International Airport. But as to if there are any evidences to that, we are not in the waiting. My big question, could it be that isn't now that they are now going to look for the evidences to make their claims credible before the people of Ghana? Because I know in politics in Ghana and the NPP, as I know, currently as an opposition party with their temperament, and even NDC if they were, and they truly had a hardcore evidence to just push out to the public to prove that, hey, this is what we are talking about. They would have done that long ago. Don't you think so? Well, do not forget your comments are welcome under the comment section. Share your views, your opinion, and your thoughts. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do as good. And yourself, subscribe to become a member. And let's build a beautiful community. Do not forget your likes are also welcome. And share the video. And so, I was asking many questions. But upon waiting for a spokesperson from the NPP regarding the whole saga, the leader of the minority, MPs or caucus in Parliament, Honorable Maki Afenyo, has actually addressed the public.
So this morning, we heard of this intimidation and harassment from the NIB. We least expected such a step to be taken by government by using agents of the state. Our country is a country of democracy. Yes. And I'm reiterating a point. His Excellency President Mahama, I don't see him as a politician. I see him as a statesman, because his term is his final term. So those who work under him should help him to leave a legacy. Yes. What we are experiencing shouldn't be part of his legacy. 4 years is far, but near. Ghana has been in this exercise for years, and we don't need what we've experienced this morning. The caucus expressed a view through its authorized member, Mr. Ntim Fordjour, a reverend minister and a politician. If government disagree with views expressed, government can also tell a side of the story. This is democracy. It's not about we are inviting you, you come with armed men. You know, about 20 of them. We don't need it. If you disagree, you disagree. In any event, the caucus is calling for a bipartisan inquiry into this matter. We should be able to judge all. But, well, they have de-escalated, they've left, they've gone back to wherever they came from. We want to assure the government that we will cooperate if they approach things in a decent manner. Absolutely. But we will not be intimidated. We are few, but a mighty few and a happy few.
You don't learn. Now, I just want us to pick some few things that the honorable member said. Honorable Maki Afenyo. And let's listen attentively. Number one, and I quote, we will cooperate, but will not be intimidated. And so, if there is a need for cooperation, why not just appear as demanded by the various security agencies for you to provide your evidences to aid in investigation to the alleged matter that you by yourself have opened up about in the public? Why delay? This is one of the reasons why they want to pick him up. And they're making statements saying all sorts of things that the president, John Dramani Mahama, and Ufusu said they want to make Honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour a public example. But personally, I have a big question. How come among all the people they have in the micro minority or the mighty minority, however they call themselves, the NPP MPs, none of them were selected to do this, but the one who is also a reverend minister, who is not only leading people politically, but also is a shepherd to souls in the body of Christ. Why was he the one? I see it to be like a hook, a fish, or a trap on a hook to fish. Is it that they want to set him up to get him troubled and all that? Well, these are my curious questions. Now, as we all listen upon the speech of Honorable Makin Apenyo, he said, and I quote, that there are serious matters for the state to consider, and he mentioned joblessness and galamsey issues. And then I laughed personally and I shook my head. Joblessness? Wow. So is he now trying to say that the allegation the honorable member of their caucus made publicly, which has spent Ghana right now and the current government black in the public or in the international fund black right now, is not a serious matter? Is that what he's saying? Because he said that there are serious matters. So is it a mind game they are playing with us? So is Honorable Makin Apenyo saying that this is not a serious matter? This is a question that every intellectual should be asking. So he's trying to say that these matters are not serious, but rather the serious matters are the joblessness and the galamseys. And he continued to say that if the government did not put a stop to this way of arrest, then this is the beginning of this government. He said, this is the beginning of the end of this government. Do you think so? And some comment under that video, some people were saying, it is what we Ghanaians want. That is what exactly they are doing to you people, the NPP. Do you also want them to be treated the way they are being treated? Do you also think these people are so arrogant? Well, these are some of the things I describe as arrogant and childishness. I'll put it in that context because on the national TV, let's also watch, before we come back to conclude on Honorable Makin Apenyo's statement, the national youth organizer for the NPP, right when he saw the camera of Channel 1 TV, his statements, and Jimmy, seeing all this on national television. My, oh my, where are we? Ghana.
Nana B. So person arrest sitting Speaker Ben release you. I don't they should arrest all of us. All of us. Nana B, don't you think, I mean, we are a country of laws, yes, but sitting member of parliament. Then you bring people here armed to the teeth. Certainty. Then they should arrest all of us. What is happening in there? You've been in there. What is happening?
And so you can affect me. So that's him who spoke arrogantly and went in. But do you think that the approach that the security service is using, I don't want to attack the name of the presidency or of the president because there are people that have been appointed to oversee all these offices. So there may be you doing their works by the medium they are using. But do you think this is the right way? What are your opinions? So all the people in the NPP who have done something they are not supposed to do, as far as there's a new government, they must be taken care of. This is what Ghanaians are saying. What is your view? Henry Wolford, I sign out.